is that? Red Hood. Oh, that's an epic. All right, so we did get an epic. There we go. I think that was 4. Nice. And he's a green unit. Looks like DPS. Well, it's agility, but you see the sword. I'm guessing it's DPS. Hey, we got 2. There we go. Free character green arrow. We got him right there. Nice, man. What a great multi. Dope. Dope indeed. I can appreciate that. That I can appreciate. And we'll just save the rest of those gems. What is up? What is going on? What's the deal? Today we are checking out DC Worlds Collide. Now, I've had my eye on this game for quite a while. It has been an open beta slash SEA servers only for about maybe a little bit under a year. Then the global servers dropped, and I was like, man, I have to get in here. I have to check this out because it looks like something I would really be into, and I wanted you all to be able to see it and see if it was right for you. So we're going to look at the gameplay modes. We're definitely going to check out some of the gameplay, maybe do a little bit of summonings, and sort of see what the first impressions are. So without further ado, let's do it. All right, Constantine. Now, when you start the game, you get Batman, who is an epic character, and you also get Captain Cold. Everyone gets that as their first elite character pull. Then you get Black Canary, you see down there, some more elite tickets. That box is an elite character. Then you get some titanium, which you use to upgrade your units at the level cap. And then lastly, I haven't even got them yet. You'll get a Constantine. So you'll have 2 epic characters within the first week. And that's sort of the startup. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to get that unit. All right, so as far as story, I am on 630. So let's go ahead and check out some of the gameplay. All right, so this is sort of the layout as you're going through the story. And as you can see on the nodes right here, you can't go backwards and do any other story events. Once you complete a story, that's it. You go on to the next level. All right, so we click over here for the next mission, and you see who you're up against, and you can see the team and their units. Green is agile, blue is intellect, and red is strength. And that's the whole color wheel. Red beats green, green beats blue, blue beats red. All right, so here's my squad that I've sort of been using. Now, I like this automatically. You have all your units right down here at the bottom. Anybody you want to switch out or switch in, and it starts from epic to elite, and it goes all the way down to the weaker characters in the blue and the green. All right, then right here is where your ultimate usage comes in. Now, you can drag and sort of slide around whose ultimate you want to go first. You want to come out and just do a bunch of AoE damage. Then you want Batman to come up, then maybe Clayface next, and it'll prioritize the order that you have them in. Now, you can change this if you like, or even do it manually, but that's here. And you can see usually they like the tanks to run up front, but there's a tank in the back, and there's some very interesting things you can do based on who's back here and who they're going to attack. All right, so how it will work will be the order of attack will be coming right here on the left-hand side, and then they will attack whoever's closest. So tanks will attack whoever's right across. People on the edge will attack this unit first, and if there's no one in this front line, then they'll go to the back unit. And it works the same way here. So Superboy will probably attack here. Yeah, like that. So that's sort of how it's set up. So you're starting to see. So Lex, when he attacks, he's going to attack right here on his blue and red. So I probably want to switch these two. There we go. And then this here is this is part of your collection. Now you start off and you get the Bat Cycle here. There's an event going on right now where you can get the Batmobile. And even if I don't get the Batmobile, it was here for about 2 weeks, I think. I've been playing for about 6 days. I get a lot of tickets and everything to build up towards just building out my team, which I think is pretty cool. All right, so let's run this match. I think I have everything set up like I want. And let's see what's happening here. We'll go 1 time speed. Now, I've used Lex. I really like that shield. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. And there's Green Arrow. Now, they do have a first purchase event where if you purchase, I believe, anything equivalent to maybe $1 or more, you get Green Arrow. And so far on the tier list that I've seen, they have them pretty high. So you spend $1 or make any sort of purchase right there, you start the game off with 3 epic characters. Ooh, they really doubling down on that shield and healing. Oh, y'all about to get it now. You about to get it. Uh, ah, get out of here. Slumped him over on his shield. Now they still have more units that they're gonna add, man. I really would like to see who else they're gonna put in here. Cause I don't think Beast Boy is in here yet. Although I do know some of the other younger characters are in here. Damien's in here. Superboy, as you've seen. I like how Green Arrow has those utility arrows too, so he can add that frostbite onto you. Rain of arrows. It's over. It's over, Lex. All right, so we did lose Red Hood, but I'm not too worried about it. You can sort of see the countdown. We're at turn 5 of 15. Once it gets to 15, that's it. It's over. I like Superboy's attack because he has that burn also. Finish it. All right, we got him. Oh, Superboy was MVP. I was expecting Green Arrow to do it with all those rain of arrows that he had dropping on their head. All right, so here is my squad, and actually, I've been quite lucky. I still have a couple more pulls to do on the newcomer banner, and then I'll get Wonder Woman. That's who I selected, and we'll look at that in a minute. But I wanted to show you this. You can go over here and you can retrain your characters. So if I click on Captain Cold and I click retrain, right, I will get all my materials back over here. My titanium, my EXP, and the money I spent. So it saves you the resources and saves you from having to be stuck on investing in a unit, especially if you make a pool and you want to get someone else leveled up. And what's also cool is the Reserve League Center. Now, I'm familiar with this because another game I cover on the channel, Bounty Pirates, has what's called a fleet, which is essentially the same thing where out of the 5 members, your lowest member right here, who is Captain Cold, will give the level to whoever you put over here. So I chose to do Clayface. Now he's level 40, even though I haven't invested any materials in him. So now I just have to slap some equipment on him, and then I can throw him in the running. All right, so let's take a look at Green Arrow. This is where you go to level up. And as I level up a character, once it gets to a cap, that's when I'll have to use the titanium to sort of level break that unit to go to the next level. So it's like level 10, 20, 30, 40, and then 60, I believe. And it sort of starts tearing up from there, and you have to use more titanium to level them up. Then you have the rank up here. This is where you use like fragments of other characters. Just sort of go in here and rank up a unit. And then once you rank them up, they get more bonuses and more skills unlocked. Now, this is interesting because you can also use these for character fusion. All right, so over here in character fusion, as you can see, you can unlock these characters just by having the fragments saved up, right? And get yourself another epic unit that you might not pull from the banner if you have a lot of these dupes that you sort of pulled already. So I don't know which one is worth. Should you be leveling up all these characters or ranking them up, or should you be trying to go for these extra dupes? I think it would sort of depend because some of these are epic characters right here. As you can see, Gorilla Grodd, Green Arrow, Two-Face, and then we have elite characters here with Clayface, Black Manta, and Deadshot. So that's something I'll have to look into. So I do think that's pretty cool. All these dupes that you sort of have can be recycled and make way for new epic characters that you might not have or that you want on your roster that you didn't pull. All right, let's head over to the mother box and look at the banners. So we got the newcomer recruit, which is here right when you start. So you can go ahead and select between any one of these three. And I picked Wonder Woman because I know she has an AoE, and I kind of want to get a monochrome team. I believe Flash might be very good for PvP. I've done a little bit. I've done a little bit of PvP, but I like to focus on the PvE first for me. All right, so that's who I chose, and we do have 6 tickets, so we'll be 26 out of 30, provided we don't get her in these 6. But once I get to 30, I'll go ahead and I'll have my Wonder Woman. So then I just have to farm up 4 more tickets. So let's do these. I mean, the first time I saw that gold beam, I got super excited. I was like, did I get something good? But no, it's like that for everyone. We got Clayface dupes. And we got Scarecrow, Killer Croc, Robin, Red Robin. Wait, is that like the burger joint? Black Canary, and lastly, no Wonder Woman. All right, so we gotta go 4 more in, and then we'll finally be done with this banner. And then we have the limited champions banner over here where you can get Sinestro, and that's for 30. She uses those, and then Star Sapphire is here. She looks like she's an epic character, so that's pretty interesting. And let's go ahead and do some of these too. So we'll do 10 here. Let's see if we can get this. Oh wait. Oh, we got Killer Frost. This is the part I don't. It's cool, but it's a super spoiler right here. Like, it told me that I got something before I actually got it. That's a little quick on the draw with that, but we did just get another epic, so that's pretty dope. All right, multi-target damage, frostbite, strong basic attack. Now I'm reading these off, but I've actually got to use her already, and we'll talk about that in a minute. I don't think we got anything else in here. All right, a lot of greens, but we got a new epic. That always feels good. All right, strengthening up the roster. And then you see it reset right here because we did get an epic. So we don't have Star Sapphire, but we did get the epic before Pity. So that's kind of cool. All right, so there's a lot going on right here. We'll click here, War World, real quick. This is the PvP. Now, Ultimate Battle unlocks a little bit later at 11:15. I'm over here in the new person section with the PvP, so I'm doing all right. I'm in Hero 1, and the season just switched over, so I didn't get to push too much, but you guys know how PvP works. Now, Elseworld, this is pretty dope. This is one of the things I like. All right, so everyone will push past the lower tier characters straight to the epics and legendaries and not worry about them, right? Because the tier list. But here you get to just choose between 3 of these teams, right? And they tell you the recommended characters, and it's just like a tower climb. And as you complete levels, you use your boost and buffs to climb the tower and get rewards for upgrading characters and doing other things that you need in the game. And you get to try all these units that you might not use or don't even have. And I find that I love it. I love things like that because I like using and experimenting with all the characters. And there's even game modes where you need specific characters to go ahead and complete it. I feel like partly that's one of the reasons why I'm really enjoying this. Like, I've played this every day that I've got on. All right, so I'm going to go with this middle team right here. So you choose a team. And then you can see here, you climb basically the tower to get the top rewards. And this refreshes, like, you get to do this every day. And you go in here, you can sort of see who you can match against based on the team you already have. And then after you defeat a unit, you get a buff that will help you climb the tower. And then they have these reinforcements where you can pick up another unit to sort of help out your team. And there we go. Superman's got that delay action. That's like the first move that he comes off and uses. And I notice it, he always uses it on another red opponent. Ooh. The range on that. You had to go above the storm to let that beam out. So after victory, you go over here, you can pick a buff. Let's go with increase attack of all allies with intellect trait. Now, I don't really have too many blue units on my squad right now, so I'll go with this. and you just continue that all the way up to the top. All right, so I find this mode is very entertaining. It's a lot of fun, and it's a good way to get to learn other characters that you might not have or that you don't use frequently. All right, Evil Falls. This is where you fight the Syndicate, and now these sort of battles rotate, and you can see where it says refresh. That'll be the next one available. Now I've already fought the Syndicate Superman. I believe this is the Wonder Woman version. She's on level 3 now. Beat her a couple times, and you get these rewards for repelling them on how well you do and how much of the bar you've defeated. So these are very fun and interesting as well. I don't know what to say. Everything I say is probably going to be positive because I've really been enjoying the game. And I know in the beginning is that honeymoon phase, but if you played enough mobile games, you can sort of see the curve. And I can already tell I'm going to enjoy this. So over here, adventure. Now, these things, now what I like about this is the presentation from the cutscenes to when they do open up another path, whether it be the digital universe, exploration, or the origins. It sort of all weaves into explaining how you do these events and sort of how it all folds into the regular story and what you'll gain by doing this. So I feel like the presentation is really on point. All right. So that was exploration. Then we have the digital universe over here. And this is sort of when you go in here and we'll check the section B out. This is where I am. All right. So in the digital universe, this is where you sort of fight and you can pick your paths and pick up bonuses, pick up chests, and you want to make your way all the way down to the exit. These have been getting more intricate as I've sort of gone through them. Set the combat up, you get your units, you level them up, and then the modes feel varied enough and they feel unique enough where I don't feel like I'm sort of just doing the same thing. Let's do it. It's the Bat Cycle coming in for some defense down help. I don't know if you level it up if it comes in more than once or what that second slot actually does. If you can equip two, I'm not there yet, but we'll sort of see. Superboy put that burn on. No, Captain Cold got folded. Ooh, killer Croc. That pounce, man. That pounce is beastly. Catch that rain. Man, he's such a good healer, man. He's such a good healer. Finish it. Oh, Batman versus Batman. All right, we did it. Yeah, I'm feeling Green Arrow. I'm not gonna lie. There you go. And then you pick up a little beginner algorithm here. So we do attack plus 50% for the DPS or for the tanks or for the support. We'll go for the tanks. I feel like they're a little bit weaker. And then I give me 200 gems right there. But all right, so I think we're gonna end it there. Let me know down below how you feel. Does it look like something you would be into? Are you hyped for this, or maybe it's not for you? Either way, let me know what your thoughts are. Me personally, I'm gonna keep playing this and keep rocking out because I'm having a wonderful time. All right, so this game is coming to Android and iOS. It's not out on global, even though the global servers are are up. So you guys can't quite play this yet. I'll try to put a link in the description of ways you can if those who are really interested in. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.